Hello guys, this is AFRICAN757. I was browsing on the forum and I noticed a discussion about the proper or trying to figure out the proper way of trying to dose an aquarium with Prime by Seachem, which is a dechlorinator. It's a very concentrated chemical, so you compare it to other brands that's out on the market, you really don't have to use a whole lot of it. But just to try to clear up some of the confusion with trying to properly dose the tank, I'm going to give you a brief tutorial on how to do that. I actually have a 75 gallon and I do not have my tank filled all the way up to the top, but most people probably have their tank already filled all the way to the top or are about to fill up a tank to the top. What you would do is basically, most people would have a Prime bottle like this. Some people have the smaller bottle, which says to actually drop drops into your water. The bottle that I have does not say that. It actually says use a cap full, which is equal to 5 milliliters. And just to let y'all know, this is not the original top that came with this Prime product. It actually had just a regular screw-on cap with no measurement top whatsoever. I used a old aquarium pharmaceutical Melafix top that I had laying around. I actually had probably a couple of them. I just keep them instead of throwing them away because they come in use later on down the road if you ever need to measure a chemical of some sort. So what I would do is, go back to the directions of how to use Prime. It says use 1 cap full, which is 5 milliliters for each 200 liters, which is equal to 50 gallons of new water. Okay, say for instance, I had a 55-gallon tank. I would fill this blue cap up to the marking that says 5 milliliter. There are 3 markings on this cap. The first one being 1 milliliter, second one being 5 milliliter, and the third one being 10 milliliter. Okay, I would fill it up to 5 milliliters. That would help me treat 50 gallons of fresh new water. Okay, to do the rest of the gallons, I would fill the cap up again to the marking that says 1 milliliter, and that would pretty much cover and dechlorinate a 55-gallon tank. That's all you should need. If you pour a little extra in there, it won't harm anything. Even if you wanted to double dose your tank by throwing in instead of doing the 1 milliliter, if you wanted to do another 5 milliliters, it shouldn't harm anything. That's just me. I've done it before, but for the most times or whatever, before I got the 75 gallon, I had a 55 gallon. And I would just dose it with 5 milliliters, that's on the top, and then do it again for 1 milliliters for what's left over to treat the rest of the tank. And that pretty much covers your dechlorination for a tank. Now, if you're doing a water change in a 55 gallon or a 75 gallon, I'm going to start off by going with a 55 gallon first. If you were doing a 25% water change, you're looking at doing, I would go to the cap. I would do somewhere in between 1 milliliter and 5 milliliters on this cap if you're going to do a 50% or anywhere in between water change when adding fresh water to your aquarium. And that should pretty much answer a lot of y'all's questions that y'all have or confusion or concerns. I understand that y'all pretty much want to make sure you properly dose your tank and don't harm your fish or anything like that, so I can understand. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you dose your aquarium. Trying to think what else I can say as far as my 75 gallon goes. I pretty much add 5 milliliters twice which you can just fill the cap up to the top, which says 10 milliliters. I'll do that if I'm doing the whole tank, filling it up from scratch. If I'm just doing 50% or somewhere in between that, I would add 5 milliliters to my tank to dose my tank, and that's about it. And that covers the dechlorination for my 75-gallon tank. And I haven't had any problems or anything. And that's it, folks. Bye.